Yep, it's me again. So I wanted to talk today about scale and people's misconceptions about really what sells and as it relates to scale. This video is aimed basically at hobbyists, not at anyone in the hobby industry, because they all kind of know this to be true. If you've gone to any trade show and you work for a hobby company, you find out pretty quickly what the buyers from the large mass market stores really want to look at. They care most about licensing. What do I mean by licensing? I mean entertainment license stuff. So you see here like the Disney Cars stuff, the Ninja Turtles. You also see some battery op Ferraris that Carrera did years ago for their 1/50th scale. I think they still make them, and a really nice scale model in 1/43rd scale of a Ferrari Formula One that SCX had made. And then just for kind of size reference, this is the Coast Guard car. It was the Slutburger car that I race at my club. And I just figured I'd bring that along here because that's licensing as well. So, a big misconception that hobbyists have is that their end of the hobby is where most of the money is. And that's entirely untrue. Most of the sales that you could get, certainly at one time, were in the smaller scale stuff, the entertainment license stuff. These are usually keyed to movie releases, so really you have to have a hot license. You have to be able to deliver it on time in a box that the buyer wants, the size, and at a price. The price. That's really the main thing. They don't want to pay probably more than $10, $12 for a figure 8 battery operated set. Maybe even, well, maybe not less, but they want to be able to retail figure 8 battery operated set for $19.99. Maybe at the most $29.99, but they don't really want to talk to you if you're trying to talk about a $50 or $60 set. Forget it at a $100 set. What I found out when I started being involved just in the discussions, and I wasn't part of the team that was selling the mass market retailers, I would be there. Oftentimes I would take notes for the discussions that were going on. I was there a number of times at the Dallas show when we would talk to buyers from Walmart and maybe from Target and maybe from some of the larger catalog companies, and they will look at what you have. You present the booth to them. That's what I had done at Scalextric. Was I had designed the booths and worked with a sales manager to put products in the booth, to put up the booth when we would do the trade shows. It's pretty time and thought intensive, very high stress, but it's also kind of fun too because it's exciting to get out there and really try to sell the stuff. So mainly, like I said, what these people are interested in is the license. The cars, Disney Cars license did well for us when we did them with Carrera. These are Carrera cars. And then the Turtles trikes. Believe it or not, the largest volume that we did in any one year at any time while I was at Carrera, we did a little over 200,000 sets. That's what I was told. Again, I wasn't involved intimately in those numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. At the same time, just for a point of reference, when I was with Carrera for the 132, this isn't a Carrera, but for 132, we had maybe done close to $10,000, or 10,000 units rather, worth of sets. So 200,000 units, a little more maybe, compared to about 10,000 units of a 132 set. That's really where the money is in the hobby. It's in the mass market. It's with licensed, entertainment licensed goods, the stuff in the front here, not the racing licenses in the back here. The hobbyists don't care at all really about the entertainment license stuff. They might buy them for their grandkids or maybe for themselves. I know about a club that raced the repainted Lightning McQueens in a class that we made in 1/32 scale. But generally speaking, hobbyists, and that's fine, hobbyists tend to mock the entertainment license stuff as being kind of pointless junk for kids. Well, it sells more than 10 times the amount that the hobbyist-oriented stuff does. Those are just the facts. Let's see if it'll show it here. Here you can see the Carrera first set. And this is about the size of box that the mass market buyers want. It's not that big a box. The retail on this, I think, was maybe $30. I think it was about that. No more than, not 40 for sure. This is a Polycar set, just for size reference. I'm going to be doing a review of the set at some point soon. You can see how much bigger this box is. Mass market buyers, they don't want anything to do with a box this size. It's far too large to put on their shelves. It doesn't have an entertainment license. The cost is more than 3 times what they would want. You know, the Polycar sets are really reasonably priced set. But again, they're looking for something that they can go out every day, no more than $29. And unfortunately, that's just the fact. So hopefully this has been informative. I'm trying to get as much information out there as I can that I think folks might find useful about the hobby, certainly about the business side of the hobby, which seems to be where most of the views are in a lot of the videos that I've done. Not so much with the discussions about the cars, but more about the business side of things, probably because, you know, most people haven't ever heard this stuff before, and I wonder why. But anyway, so thanks for liking the video, thanks for sharing the video, thanks for subscribing. I say it every time, but it really is the fact. I absolutely appreciate every single like, every single follow. The subscriptions are great. I'm getting more all the time, and I really can't thank you enough. So, anyway, bye for now.